That was the first tune I learned to play on the tin whistle, on the penny whistle, and it was actually on a Clark's penny whistle. These things, I used to sell them when I was a kid in Belfast, and you could buy one for a few pennies. And I actually had this model. They have two models, and I had the black model with the diamonds on it. And it was with this that I first started fooling around playing music. It's very expressive, and in the right hand, so in the hands of a master, it's a real virtuoso instrument. This little whistle was invented by a farm labourer who came from Coney Weston in Suffolk, and as a result of a dispute with his boss, over money of course, he left his employment and walked all the way to Manchester, where he established a little factory where they produced these tin whistles.
Coney Weston is a lovely little village in the county of Suffolk, where my father, Robert Clarke, was a farm labourer. With a kind word and a smile for all who he met, he was well liked by the village, and we were very proud of him. Some of us enjoyed going to the Sunday service, but we had to be there whether we wanted to or not. The squire saw to that. Most of the village were in his employ, and woe betide any absentees, in the fields or in church. The squire believed that the devil found work for idle hands. Devil himself, more like, for he was a mean and cruel man, without grace or Christian spirit. While some in the village held him in awe, all held him in contempt. I'm not saying we were perfect. There were folk who spent too much time in the alehouse, and some who took a pheasant or two that were not rightly theirs, but living was hard in those times, what with the failure of the crops and sad illness all around. And then there was the weather. It was not just the squire who was dampening our spirits, for it seemed always to be raining.
This is a little piece I wrote especially for this programme. It's called Mr. Clarke's Jig. Happy birthday, Mr. Clarke.